Welcome to Tips for Task Management. Do you know that feeling at the beginning of your workday when it feels like you're climbing uphill with a bag of rocks? Perhaps your tasks and appointments are overwhelming and you have no idea where to even start or how to organize everything in your mind. You know you need some important papers or documents and you can't find them anywhere, which is stressing you out even more? Your adrenaline rushes to your head when your boss interrupts your attempts at organization with even more pressure to deliver. How are you going to make it through this day, not to mention the next 40 years of your life? What do you do? Perhaps you consult Buddha and break into a spontaneous meditation to gain clarity. You overdose on caffeine and hope your brain gets numb enough so you can start performing. Perhaps you listen to classical music to calm your spirits. You could waste your time on social media sites and hope that your responsibilities just magically disappear. Or at last resort, you can break down in desperate sobs and just cry your day away. If none of these ideas sound all too appealing to you, you may want to try out our proactive task management plan. The first step is planning. Planning is the cornerstone to any successful task management system. You should write your to-do list at the end of each workday to make sure that you have a free mind and feel in control when you come back to work in the morning. Separate your lists into calls, meetings, and tasks. Depending on how much time you plan to spend in meetings, plan your tasks and calls around that. Prioritize your tasks so you can make sure that you get the most important stuff out of the way. Schedule small breaks throughout the day. After every major task, plan for a 5 to 10 minute break to use the bathroom, have coffee, or walk around the building. Drink enough water throughout the day to stay hydrated and alert. It is important to make sure that you plan for the next day, but also for the next week and month. Schedule time to brainstorm, research, and manage for large future projects. Also schedule in time for revisions and keep a list of who you need to hear back from by when. Use a consistent calendar for all work-related items. What you do on nights before work is just as important as how you plan your day. Eat well, relax, have fun, exercise, and get enough sleep. Step 1 is eat well. Like during your workday, clean and satisfying food will help you have energy and feel good. Cook nutritious dinners with fresh vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains. Relax and have fun. It is important that you free your mind to do something you genuinely enjoy. Meet up with friends, read a good book, spend time with your loved ones, or simply dance in your room, whatever floats your boat. Exercise. Exercise produces endorphins, and endorphins will make you feel more energized. Also, sweat cleans your body and helps you sleep better. Get enough sleep. A person needs 8 hours of sleep to be at their best the next day. If you are well rested, you will feel energized and you will sit down at your desk in the morning. Get to bed early enough to leave time for breakfast and get to work a little early. Execution. All these tips won't help much if you've never learned how to stick to a plan and carry it through. That's where you have to start playing some mind games with yourself until these habits are established. These mind games have 3 components. If you play them well, you will soon realize why following your plan is the best option. Envision free time and think of the future. Visualize just how great you'll feel when you can relax at night with a free mind, or how this weekend will be way more enjoyable without having to worry about work. Avoid regrets. Regrets can hurt. Do you really want your behavior to affect your self-image negatively in 5, 10, 20, or more years? Instead, work ahead and make sure you look back on the present with pride for many years to come. If you follow these steps, you will stay motivated, organized, and happy. Here's to many years of fulfilling workdays ahead.